I'd like to focus us today on ourselves. I'm going to start with me. When I was a full-time psychologist, people would come to me on a regular basis, usually once a week. They would sit and they would talk. The reason they came is they had personal issues in their lives, conflicts, and they were looking to me for answers. Now let's be totally honest. There are 8 million people who live in New York City. No psychologist, no group of psychologists have the answers for 8 million stories. So how could I be successful? The answer is the psychologist, the therapist, is the guide that leads you to answering your own questions. Questions that you won't ask because when you're by yourself, there's an anxiety, a fear, a resistance, something that gets in the way. Well, now I run the West Orange and Paramus AccuWeight Loss offices. I no longer practice psychology on a one-to-one basis. People come to me to lose weight. But if we're very honest about it, weight loss is a psychological issue because of what connects with food, all of the issues. So if we're going to be successful, we have to deal with our personal psychology. So the first thing I want to talk about today, and if there is feedback for more, I will continue in this area. I'd like to talk about your best friend. I spoke to my best friend last night. Just before I went to bed, I went into the bathroom, I closed the door, I sat down and I looked into the mirror. A guy who looked just like me stared back at me. When I shook my head, he shook his head. When I mouthed something because he's not able to talk, he mouthed something. I asked him a question, a very simple question. How did I do today? I was very excited. The reason I was excited is no matter what question I ask him, he has to answer me with the truth or not answer. He's unable to lie to me because I always know when he's lying. The question again, how did I do today? His answer was, in these 3 areas, I think you could have done a better job. What I was proud of today was that as you drove back to the office, you had a choice to stop for that ice cream cone that you were thinking about, but you said aloud, I'd love it, but it's not good for me today, and therefore I didn't stop. I want each of you tonight to go into the bathroom before you go to bed. As I did, I want you to look in the mirror. I want you to ask the person who looks back at you a question. It's not important which question you ask, because I want you to recognize that the only thing you have to fear is your own truth. And remember something critically important. The truth will set you free. Thanks for listening. I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.